Hello, this is the Trade Ideas Market Recap for Tuesday, June the 24th. My name is Barry Enerson, and I'm the moderator of the trading room. This is the address to get into the room. Well, we finally had a big down day in the SPY. There's about half an hour left in the market, but this is the chart of the SPY, and you can see this is where it closed yesterday at this level. So it started off negatively, but again, it just decided, well, let's go through that level and power on up, business as usual. It looked like it was just going to hold this area for quite a while, be another boring day like yesterday. And then this is about 12:30, so just after lunch, it started to really dive, a little bit of a pull up and then a constant, and then really a big sell-off. So obviously, bounce plays would not work very well today. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you only one trade that I took. I took a few more, but a couple of them were very small losses, a couple of small gains. This one wasn't too bad, but I actually want to go over a new feature that is coming in Trade Ideas. So it's kind of interesting. I just was sort of playing around with it myself today. But let me just get to the one trade I did take, and that was Penn. And Penn came in my classic bounce play. And at 11:14, I was alerted to it, and the price was 11.72. So right in this area here is where I saw it, and you can see what this strategy is looking for. Capitulation downwards, some big red candles coming down, and then I'm looking for the bounce. And basically, this is where it stopped at 1163. And so now I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. Now, again, the market wasn't, let's see what the market was doing right at that time. So, right here the market was still kind of flat. It hadn't started its big downturn yet, but it was still kind of a little bit flat. So I wasn't too concerned. Again, this is 11:30 or so, before that 1 o'clock time that it really started to come down. But I wanted to watch this. It was bouncing around just a little bit, and then at this point here, I decided to take the trade at 11.72, and so with a stop at right at the bottom here. Let me just exit this out. So at the stop here at 11.63, so I had about a 9 cent stop. So I was kind of hoping to get up to 11.92, which would have been about a 2-to-1 risk reward, or reward to risk, I guess. But I did sell half at 11.88, and I sold the other half at 11.84. And that was it. There, again, a couple other trades, about three or four other trades, but they were just very small, a couple of small losses, a couple of small gains. Now, what I want to do is I want to actually show you a new feature that is coming to Trade Ideas. I can't tell you when, but now let me make sure I can do this. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out the, I'm going to back this out. I'm going to back out the chart, and I'm going to back this out. And now just get to the home, and I have to get rid of this also. Okay, so see here, we have something called File, and now the new welcome screen. And look what's going to happen. You're going to get this welcome screen. Actually, let me back that out. This is the welcome screen, but there's quite a simpler way to do this, I think. The new channel bar. So what this is doing, these are now built-in layouts that you can use. And, pre-market, sectors, social media, winners, beaten up, active trading, fundamentals, earnings, penny movers, tech titans, energy, biotechs, metals, 420 if you're in the pot stocks, and then you can load things from your cloud. So let's just take a look at what some of these are. And I want to show you the sectors first because it has another interesting feature that you haven't seen. So you can see right here, it's loading. I'm going to move this over. It has loaded this layout. Let me back this out. So it's loaded this layout, and it's got finance, insurance, healthcare, and social assistance, etc. It's got a few sectors here, and index alerts and sector analysis here. So if you want to follow the sectors, this is a great way to do it. Now you might notice this tube down here, and this is something that's new. Well, actually, I guess they call it the score cylinder. So again, you don't have this yet. This is in-house beta testing that we're doing. So this is what they call their score cylinder. So what this is doing is if I right click on it, it's showing the change from the close. I've checked the change from the close. So in essence, what this is telling us is that in the finance and insurance sector that there are almost 70% are negative and only 30% are positive in this particular sector. And what they've done, obviously, is they take it, if I go to the configure, and they have a symbol list here, and so they have put all the symbols for finance and insurance into this symbol list. They've checked it, so this is why this is only monitoring. This is only going to monitor finance and insurance, and so that's that one. And you can change it depending on what you want to monitor. So change from the close, relative position, and 10-day range. So 86% of them are still above the 10-day range, and 13% are below, which, we're still in a bull market, so that makes sense. But I like this one. Change from the close. It's really telling me today. If you're a day trader, you really want to see what's happening. So this is a kind of a neat little feature that you can add to all your windows now. Again, I'm not sure when this is coming out, but it's this is the latest beta. I just received it actually a couple of days ago. So here's one for the pre-market. You see how easy it is to load. So for the pre-market, you can start looking at this. These are the up gappers and the down gappers. Now, it is still, you're still going to see things here because they didn't cut it off at 9:30. You could have done this at 9, cut this off at 9:30, but if you loaded this and watched it until 9:30, you would get the up gappers, down gappers, the pre-market movers, pre-market volume leaders, and all of that. Social media. I've got another one called social media. So now again, market leaders, but the social media stream, the most unusual social up movers, and this has all to do with our. Let me just okay. This has a many okay. This has many strategies in it. So let me take a look at this one just to see what the configuration is, and in the summary, sorry, in the columns. Come on, here we go. So we have the stock twits relative activity. So it's been sorted on this. So this is obviously the highest stock twits relative activity percentage. So that's how this is sorted. The winners. Let's take a look at this. Again, I'm sort of looking at this almost for the first time myself, to be honest. I sort of during the day, I was taking a look at it, and I thought, oh, this is really good because they quickly load. You can quickly load these layouts, and and get a feel for what the market's doing, and maybe pick the layout that you want to take a look at for certain times of the day or all day or whatever. But it's just giving you beaten up. It's giving you different options that you can do. Biggest losers in the month, biggest losers in the year since January 1st. Biggest losers today. Active trading. Let's see what that one does. You back these out. These are the single stock windows. Here's interesting. New highs versus new. This is our comparison count window. So this is telling us that the new highs are 97% are making new lows versus at this time versus 4% making new highs, which obviously as the market is going down, that's what we would expect. So you've got a lot of different layouts that they're offering right now. And again, I'm not sure. Let's just take a look at a couple more. I'm actually, oops, shouldn't have clicked on it. But let me just get the channel bar over here and see what is it. So biotechs are hot. Let's see what they say. So, on a day where the biotechs were pretty hot today early with the Vertex, of course, screaming higher on its good results. And so if you were thinking, well, you know what, today I should only really be watching the biotechs, you could load this one. What's another one here? Energy. Again, energy stocks have been pretty hot in the last little while. Not today. Not today. Not at least not day trading them. They were very weak. But again, this is just giving you all sorts of different sort of layouts, built-in layouts that they've done, and I'll bet you they're going to have a lot more. And here's my cloud, so you can load the layouts that you've got from, or you can layout, or excuse me, you can add windows if you wanted to this layout, or you could load a layout that you already have. So exciting things. I really like what they're doing here. It's just going to help people a little bit more. I mean, a lot of people when they're new, they don't know where to start. So these are some very interesting layouts that you can use when you're starting out. So that is it for today. And please don't ask me when this is coming out because I don't know. But, you know, generally I would say, I hate to even say within a month, within 2 months, but, you know, this is something that they obviously think can help people, especially get started with trade ideas and offering different types of layouts. So I would think that it's going to be relatively soon. Anyway, that is it. Let me just, again, not the best. Not the best layout right now in terms of, well, let me just, here. There we go. Makes it a little easier to read. So again, here's how to get into the room. And you can log in as a guest, use your Facebook or your Twitter account to log in. And I hope to see you in the room. I have to bring in a window in order to stop this, I think. There we go. I have to bring in, this is embarrassing. There, to stop the video. Come on. Oh, P. Okay, sorry about that. So again, I hope to see you in the trading room tomorrow. It wasn't that much to wait around for, but at any rate, we're done for today. Thank you very much.